Hey everyone, welcome to another session of the Era of the Dragons, our homebrew D&D game. My name is Archangelic. Some people call me Mal. My pronouns are she, her, and I am going to be your dungeon master tonight. Um, let's get started off with some introductions. Silver.
Hi, everybody. I am Silver_Bulette here on Twitch as well as over on YouTube. And I will be playing Fensiris Roxalar, she, her, who is a Dragonborn rogue.
Awesome. Levi.
Good evening. My name is Levi, and today I am playing Torsten Pinewalker, the half-elf artificer, because you see they pronouns.
Tara.
Hello, I am Tara and my pronouns are she, her. I will be playing Merlin Hendricks, a black chromatic dragonborn wizard whose pronouns are he, his.
Jaden.
Hey friends, my name is Soliloquy Jaden. You can find me most places online as Fat Sapphic Bro. I use they them pronouns. I play the tiefling barbarian named Grief. Grief uses he they pronouns and also uses a combat wheelchair. I'm an ambulatory wheelchair user in real life, and that's why I like to use it in game. The combat wheelchair is designed by Mark Thompson, who you can find on Twitter at the username Mustangs Art. Welcome back to our new space here at Lantern Light Adventures. This is home to all of our TTRPG and related content on Twitch. All of our games are also uploaded to the Lantern Light Adventures YouTube channel. There is a link to our link tree in the chat right now that you can click, and it will take you to all of our various social media pages so you can follow us everywhere we are. If you want to keep up to date on everything we're doing, feel free to also join our Discord, which is linked in the chat. If you want to play with us or GM for us, fill out the TTRPG actual play interest form, which you can find linked in our link tree and in the chat. And once you fill that form out, I'll email you back with our TTRPG consent form, and then we can match you with games from there. Please understand we can't necessarily accept everyone, but we will do our best to get everyone who wants to play into a game. We want to make sure that game tables feel like there's a good vibe and everyone can feel safe and have fun. It also might take some time to get you worked into a game because we got a lot of projects going on, but please be patient with us and feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns. On January 30th, 2024, from 6 to 9 p.m. PST, we will be starting a new stream of a Girl by Moonlight game titled An Empty Dream. This campaign will be a shorter run, about 15 episodes, so be sure to check it out and come hang out with us while we play. Also, on most Mondays, Archangelic and I will be streaming the two of us playing video games or board games, and we've decided to start with Baldur's Gate 3. We've played a couple sessions, and we'd love if folks came and hung out with us while we play. And finally, we will be taking the last weekend of the month off every month and having no stream that weekend so we can work on editing and producing more content for y'all. So that means we will not be here next week, January 28th, but we should be here the following week, February 4th. And that is all for me.
Thank you for that. Yeah, so let's get into this. So you've been in Rocky Hollow for a few days now, and you notice that many of the residents only come out at night. Upon investigating the town, attending a mass and speaking with the visiting Archduke Roxio, you learn that Father Ilim, a priest of the goddess Sen, mother of the fields, had come across some sort of artifact that had been changing people. The mass you attended, you witnessed his daughter Hadwin being used as a conduit for this artifact, and learned that this whatever is being channeled through this artifact calls itself the Hungry One. You hatched a plan to save Hadwin and end the vampires in town. You waited until Hadwin was safely in bed and accosted Father Ilim. That began a little bit of a skirmish, and we continue that battle as vampire spawn descend upon you. Let's bring that up here. So, Father Ilim moved on Grief after Grief blasted him as he was a bat. You didn't manage to do anything else, but that brings us to, I believe that brings us to Torsten.
Yes, we had some discussion shortly after last week's episode about how I would have rolled that first roll against being charmed with advantage.
Correct. Go ahead and roll against it.
Alrighty.
Roll wisdom. I believe it is a wisdom saving throw. Let me just double check
Okay.
that.
And is this considered the higher roll for the initial, or am I just ending it on myself, therefore still at advantage?
Um, I think what we were gonna do is just have you roll it again and see if you break out of this charm. So just roll it once, because
Okay.
you already rolled it. So
Right. Okay, that is a dirty 20.
a dirty 20. All right, you managed to snap yourself out of this charm. A little bit delayed, as you would have had advantage to begin with, but we forgot that little fact. But now you come to, and you are no longer charmed by this vampire.
Wonderful. So, as he kind of shakes this off, let's see. The measurement. Let's see. So that's measuring that right at 44 feet.
Yeah, you're 45 feet. So
Okay, cool. So let me look at what I can do. Okay. And then, all right, I just gotta get line of sight on him. I can cut as Thorsten snaps out of it. He can see Grief chasing after Father Ilim, and will see token controls 5, 10, 15, correct? And
yep.
then will uh will actually let me make sure that the whole helmet feature is something that doesn't actually take an action. Because see he features okay. Okay, yeah. So as the helm kind of the like bottom face plate shoots up and the little dome comes around it, and the metal of the like dome bottom of the dome part is a different metal than the rest of the armor because it is a circlet of blasting. So this little like dark red gem in the center of it launches 3 bolts of fire at Father Ilim for Scorching Ray.
Okay.
So that's 3 spell attacks. So dirty 20 on 1.
That'll hit. Yeah.
15 on the second.
15 will miss.
Alrighty, and then the third. That's a 22, so that's 2 successful attacks on Father Ilim.
Correct.
Alright, so 1 is 8. That second is 7. So 15 fire damage. Let's see. Bonus actions. Yeah, I believe that is my turn.
Excellent. Yeah, that was a solid hit against Father Ilim. Yeah, Grief, like you are sitting there and you see like just 3 streaks of fire come from behind you, and you turn around to see that Torsten is no longer under the influence of this vampire.
Fantastic.
All right, we got some vampire spawns who are gonna try and come around. let's see. They can go 60 feet. Finn, it is your turn. I believe you are muted.
That's what I was. Yep. Started talking and I went, I'm muted. All right. Is he still kicking? Is he still up?
Yeah, he very much is.
All right. Okay.
Although
Finn's gonna. Oh,
he
sorry.
did take some radiant damage, which means he did recoil from that. So, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Finn's gonna hop out from behind the bush, yellow, and chuck a couple of mind bullets. Sorry, mind daggers at him. So first dagger away. Ooh, that's a 15 plus numbers. That would be 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I hope so. Okay. Good. And I think there's an extra 3d6 because of sneak attack. Huzzah. That's a lot of twos. It's not cool. 4, 7, 12. That's 17 damage on the first hit.
Oof. Okay.
And then second dagger. Away. That's only a 12, so that goes flying.
Okay.
And then Finn, being the ever brave soul that she is, dives back into the bush for a hide bonus action. Sneak.
Excellent.
Actually, you know what? I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, she snuck a little closer, but also still in the bush.
All right. All right. So you're hiding there?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
Can do. Stealth is what numbers? Ooh, 11 plus 11, so 22.
Nice. Yeah, that's definitely more than this vampire's passive. So,
Woohoo!
Cool. Awesome. We start again at the top of the round. We got another vampire spawn, or villager in this case, which feels like very Resident Evil in a way. And that's 30 feet. And okay, that's another 30 feet. So a villager is running up on you, Grief. But that is its turn. Merlin, it is your turn.
Merlin decides to move in a very flustered yet aggressive manner. Like the entire way that he's traveling there, he's like, so he moves right here. Oh, can I not move him?
On a movement, you can move 30 feet. So you can get to right here.
I see.
Somewhere in this range. Oh yeah, if you're using the measuring tool, while you're measuring, you can hit the space bar and it'll move your token.
What? Oh no, Pebcat. Oh, it's not.
Oh no.
It's not
Yeah,
doing it.
yeah, also like if you click the token controls, a little person on the left-hand side, that'll bring you back to where you can move your token. But you can move out just in front of Torsten here.
How do I get my token controls back?
On the left-hand side, there's a little person icon at the top. Click
Got
that,
it.
and then click the square. A little selection.
Okay. Okay, that took too long.
That's
I will
okay.
move here
Okay.
and cast Firebolt upon Father Ilim.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll to attack.
I got 16 damage and 11 to hit.
11 to hit will miss. So the firebolt just goes wide. And
Merlin falls to his knees, stretches his arms towards the heaven, and goes, "No!"
excellent. Is that all for Merlin?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, then the vampire is going to take a legendary action to try and grapple Grief. I believe you're raging, so well, no, actually, this is different. He has a different feature. So he's going to roll to hit, and we'll see. I imagine a 28 is going to hit. Yeah. Okay, so
Definitely.
is that what he could do? Yes, one of his unarmed strikes. Okay, so you instead of dealing any damage, he's going to grab you and pull you in close. And then it's going to be his turn, upon which he is going to bite you.
Rude.
That is a 22 to hit.
Yep.
All right. So you are going to take some damage. That is not so you take 10 piercing, so that reduces to 5. And then you take 9 necrotic damage. And he is going to drink your blood and regain 9 hit points.
I was using that.
You were indeed. So he has you grappled. Just mark that you're grappled. Okay. We got vampire spawns in the church. Which one? All right. They kind of made a mistake going into the church, so but that's fine. All right. Another vampire spawn. Okay. Grief, it is your turn.
How do I ungrapple myself?
You can make a contested strength check. So make an athletics check against his athletics or acrobatics.
And I can advantage on that because of reaching.
Correct. Actually, it will be his athletics in this case. So
And you said my athletics as well?
correct.
Oh, good thing I had that advantage. The first roll was a 2. The second one was, let's see, 18 on the die, 22.
He rolled a natural 20 for a 24.
Fucker.
So sorry about that. You are still grappled. You could have still beat it. That's not an automatic win, but you know.
Should have ate more garlic today.
Yeah.
That is your action to try and break the grapple, but that's I believe that's one of your attack actions, I think.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no.
Well, yeah.
Grappling is
the
the attack. Breaking a grapple is the action.
It's just
Sorry,
the action,
that's your
yeah.
action.
I think that's my full action. I don't think I have any bonus actions that are worth the thing right now. I'm grappled, so
You can use your wild magic thing.
oh, that's right. The lightning bolt thing.
Yep.
What do I need to do for that again?
He needs to make a Constitution save.
Okie dokie.
That is a 22. He does not take any damage.
Okay, he is really fucking up my plan here.
Yep. He's going to use another legendary action to try and bite you again.
I'm gonna growl at him.
Ooh.
And part bear, apparently. On accident,
Huh?
I'm a
That's a good
werebear.
point. That's a good point.
Oof. Okay. Um,
Stop trying to kill me. It's rude.
this is the problem with me rolling in front of the board. I can't, like, he got a nat 20. I'm just
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, the dice have a story to tell, apparently.
So let me break this down for you since you have resistances to things.
The story might be my demise. Let's go.
So that is 6 piercing reduced to 3, but 23 necrotic damage.
After that 3, I was at 20, so I'm down.
Okay. All right. Then he is going to release the grapple on you.
Oh, how polite now that I'm unconscious.
And let me heal him for 23.
Oh, bastard.
But that was only a legendary action, so Torsten, it is your turn.
So I am 40 feet away from Grief. So I'm just going to move up to him. Okay, whatever I did not do what I wanted to. So let's move up to Grief.
I believe the measuring tool you're looking for is under token controls instead of measurement controls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. Now I see. Well, yeah. So yeah, Torsten's just gonna go over to Grief. Because I had to use my dash action. That is. Well, let me see. Actions, defensive field. Uh, yeah, that is my turn.
Okay. All right. We got vampire spawns descending upon you still. I'm going to take its dash action to get to you, though. Okay. So that one's turn. Fen, it is your turn.
Uh-huh. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep. Okay. That's 15, 20, 25, 30. Maybe I can do that. It's dashing time. Or not. We're not using dash action. Just rushing over here with my 30 feet. Hello. Eat my breath. And Fencerus is going to unleash a breath weapon attack. Keeping it like the cone off of my good pal Grief there, but still hidden what's his face.
Easy enough to do. So that'll probably get all these folks.
Yes.
All right.
Ideally.
What needs to be done? What's the save?
It is a. Where'd you go, my man? Oh boy. I know it's listed. Breath weapon. There we go. DC 13 Dex save.
Okay. The vampire spawn in front of you succeeds with a 23. The vampire
That's a half
spawn.
damage.
The vampire spawn in the back does succeeds with a 24.
All right.
And Father Ilim himself. With a nut, that's 3 nat 20s in a row for Father Ilim.
What is going on with Father? Okay. All right. Well,
He
it
is
was 8.
invigorated with blood.
It was all of 8 damage total, so that's only 4 damage of the
Okay.
psychic variety.
Excellent.
And then see, I used my 30 feet. Oh boy. Hang on. What can I do with my bonus action? Ah, it might hurt me a little bit, but I'm gonna dash. Dive back into the bushes.
Excellent. Um, he used 1 legendary action to drain grief. So second legendary action is going to move 30 feet right up onto you, Finn.
Nope.
Torsten, attack of opportunity. Oh, wait, no. When he does this, he does not incur attack of opportunity. Sorry.
Not cool.
Yeah, vampires. They're kind of terrifying. So, vampire spawn. All right, Torsten. They are now officially here. So they can do a multi-attack. They make 2 attacks, one of which can be a bite attack. They would need to grapple you first. So they're just gonna use claws.
All right.
12 to hit
Misses.
and a 15 to hit.
Also misses.
Okay. All right. With that, the vampire is going to take its 3rd legendary action to try and grapple Fen. So that is an unarmed strike. 13 to hit. I don't believe will hit you.
No, that does not hit.
Okay, that's all 3 legendary
All right.
actions.
No.
Merlin, it is your turn.
Merlin reattempts Firebolt. And 16 damage and 15 to hit.
15 will miss. His AC is 16.
Ooh.
That will anything else for you, Merlin? Any movement or anything? Nope. Okay. That brings us to Father Ilim, who is going to try again to grapple you.
Hello.
24 to hit.
Well, my armor class is 17, so that's a hit.
All right, you are grappled. That will be his turn. I don't believe he has multi-attack. Nope. Oh, but he does heal. Okay. That brings us to these vampire spawns around the back. Just do this. 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Dash action to get to you. Door 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40. That one goes to Merlin. So, Grief, I would like you to make a death saving throw.
16.
That is 1 success. So that is your turn. Again, trying to just grab onto Fen here. Nope, 15 doesn't hit.
Mm-mm.
Okay, Torsten, it's your turn.
Torsten feels really bad about punching Grief a bunch. So despite the fact that there are two vampires spawn right on top of him, uh, he's going to step over, step to Grief, take like a bandolier of vials, get two with clear liquid. The label has like a little like diamond shape with a number 8 on it. Grabs two of those, pops off casts to reveal little syringe needles, taps those. All right, tomorrow let's see if your recipe works. And then gets that stuff into Grief as a as I cast a second level Cure Wounds. Let's see. Oh. That button only spends a spell slot. I have to actually roll the thing. So Grief gets 18 hit points.
Yes, thank you so much.
Awesome. So you are no longer unconscious.
Ooh.
Woot.
Anything else for you, Torsten?
That is basically all I can do. My only bonus action cannot benefit me right now.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. Then this vampire spawn is going to do some claw attacks at you.
Yikes.
Hey,
22 to hit.
that hits me.
That will be 8 slashing damage.
Owie.
A 23, I imagine, will also hit you for another 8 slashing damage.
Handily.
Fen, it is your turn.
Okay. So, I'm grappled.
Mhm.
If I successfully get one of my fuzzy balls of nightmare niche in his face, could I convince you to
Sorry,
roll against
clarification.
grapple?
You are not grappled right now. He never hit you. He has tried
Oh.
multiple times and has not hit you.
Never mind then. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna start out with a bonus action, disengage, and get my ass out of here. That's oh gosh, stop that. Run away. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I just want to kind of run away off the map, but that's not quite right.
Let me see if there's something I can do for that.
10, 15, 20. Actually, okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop out of the bush here, send another psychic breath weapon at these two chuckles. Let's see how you like it a second time. I'm in your head.
All right. So dexterity saves for them.
Dexterity saving throw, DC 13.
Okay. Vampire got natural 20. 16.
They both beat it. So it was 13 rounded down to 6 damage for both of them. And then I'm going to continue my running, because I've got enough speed, enough distance to get around this corner. Oh. Let me sneak through the. There we go. Okay.
Yep.
Had to stop. I was like, yeah.
All right. This vampire spawn, seeing Grief on the floor here, rousing, is going to do some claws at advantage.
Why at advantage?
Because you are still prone from being unconscious.
Rude.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
And you're no longer raging, so that's 11 slashing damage.
Jeez.
Cool.
I don't believe a 12 will hit you, though.
No.
Okay.
I just got those hit points.
I know, truly.
All right. Yeah, you got those hit points and have to wait a whole round because your turn was right before Torsten's. So, Merlin, it is your turn.
Such an honor. Merlin decides he would like to bludgeon the fuck out of the vampire spawn nearest him with a quarterstaff.
Okay.
Okay. 10 damage and 17 to hit.
Okay.
17 hits. So you said 10 damage?
Mhm.
Excellent.
Can I use a bonus action here for 2-weapon fighting if I use a melee weapon?
Let me check. No, your quarterstaff is not a light weapon. You have to use a light weapon for both attacks. So,
Nuts.
yeah, you're basically using this quarterstaff two-handed. So,
Okay.
yeah. So, if you want to, if you were trying to do that with something in mind, I'm cool if you want to backtrack and try something else. But
Now we
not
good.
using.
We good.
We're good. Okay, cool. Yeah, your staff cracks down on this vampire spawn. This villager, like, she will back up a little bit and then, but she'll come back trying to bite at you. But it is now Father Ilim's turn. Y'all are now all spread out. What round are we on? We have one more round until the wolves show up. You hear them howling in the distance.
What sweet music they make.
Let's see what he wants to do. Let's take a look. Yep, he's a simple creature, so he is going to move on Merlin and try and grapple you.
Merlin screams at the top of his lungs and wonders what his options are.
That is a 15 to hit.
All right. Let's do fire bolts.
Wait, you can't counterattack. He's just
Oh,
grabbing at you.
oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Does a 15 hit you?
My armor class is 15.
Then it does hit you. You are grappled by the vampire. That is his turn. Vampire spawn is gonna follow Finn here.
Oh, hello.
Get in there and some claw attacks.
No.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit for sure.
10 slashing damage.
10? Ooh.
Yep.
All right.
14 to hit.
That one misses.
Okay. Okay. I am so sorry, Merlin. You're gonna get some claw attacks. 23 to hit. That is for 7 slashing damage. And a 19 for another 9 slashing damage. So Merlin, you took 16 total.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That is that vampire spawn. Let's see. Oh, Now it's Father Ilim gets to use one of his legendary actions to make a bite against Merlin. That is 17 damage.
Ouch.
I'm 5 points away from death, y'all.
Your hit point maximum is reduced by 8. And he will heal for 8. Grief. It is your turn.
All right. I'll use my half of my movement to get back up into my chair. And then I will try to hit this one in front of me. I don't imagine a 9 hits.
9 will not hit, no.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Did you want to rage first or no?
Oh, yes. Yes. Sorry, I forgot that I was not raged yet.
Okay.
Let me give you 11.
Let me mark you as raging here. And consult my sheet for 11. A shower of glitter rains down around you in a 10-foot radius while you rage. All creatures entering the radius for the first time in a turn must make a dexterity saving throw or outlined by the glitter, and attacks against them have advantage for 1d4 turns. Go ahead and roll a d4 for me. Two. All right, for the next 2 turns, I'm going to say it's going to encompass everyone here as well. So within 10 feet, you have advantage against these vampire spawns.
Okay.
Oh, they must make a dex saving throw. Never mind. Hold on.
I thought you said it's upon entering.
Upon entering. Yeah. Okay. Let me just roll dex saving throws. 21. That one saves. They're pretty dexterous overall.
Aaron.
24. So they actually save against
Jeez.
this effect.
Okay.
Does a 14 succeed? Or is it just enemy creatures?
It was all creatures, so 14 succeeds. So
okay, sweet.
But for the next 2 turns, if anyone else enters, they'll also have to make this. So but yeah, that was your first attack. You'll make another attack.
Do my second one, yeah. 17.
17 hits.
Okay. 15 points of damage.
All right.
And I use my bonus action to rage, so that's my turn.
Okay. Torsten.
Torsten will get those gauntlets back out and start swinging. He'll look to the vampire spawn that's directly on Grief, and it's like, listen, I know you're a bigger pawn in all this, and you seem like you're just a normal person. I would apologize, but I'm not sorry. And then swings. With the Thunder Gauntlets. How does a 25 look?
Yeah, 25 will hit.
That's 9 thunder damage for the first one. Goodness me, that is the exact same result for a 25. And 8 thunder damage.
Okay. Still up, but took a hefty hit from that.
And as the gauntlet is still glowing, the runes will glow that, like, I guess, a purplish blue field. And I will do the defensive field again, getting some temp HP. And that is my turn.
Excellent. All right, good, because you are going to get some slashes from this other one here.
Alright.
11 does not hit, but a natural 20 will.
Yes.
For 15 slashing damage.
Owie.
Yep.
Lost that HP as soon as I got it.
Yep.
Ooh wee. I just looked at my hit point total. Way better.
All right. Excellent. So, Fen, it is your turn.
Finn's gonna try to look inward just real quick, and says, Vergus, I don't know if you can hear me, but we got a serious undead situation. And I need to know, can I break the stone and will it do any good?
Interesting. Make a quick religion check.
That would be an 18.
18. Okay. You close your eyes for just a moment and you open your eyes and you're in what looks like a homey kitchen, and a pumpkin-headed man is cooking some sort of soup. It smells earthy and homey in here, and he says, I don't know what's in that stone. That seems like a bigger problem. But it sounds like your main problem is that there's a lot of vampires where you are.
You're not wrong.
And I don't mind undeath so much. It's fine here and there. But this is taking people off of their natural course. Let me do this. And he takes his skeletal hand, comes up to you, touches you in the chest. You're going to be pulled back into this moment of the combat, and I'm going to allow you to turn undead. So I believe that means they need to make a wisdom saving throw against your spellcasting modifier. I know you don't have one yet, but what is your wisdom modifier?
It's not good. It's +1, so.
Okay. So, what's your proficiency bonus?
Right now my proficiency 3, so that'd
Okay.
be 12, I guess,
12.
would be the
Okay.
DC there.
All right. They're not as whizzy. So, and I believe it only does within 30 feet of you. But that's enough to get Father Ilim here. So
sweet.
He's a little bit stronger. But him being a cleric, it makes sense. So yeah, that's a 25 for him. He's not turned, but that kind of makes sense. These vampire spawns, I'm gonna have to roll them. Ooh, 15. One more. 19. They rolled really well.
Your dice are going crazy.
I know. This is a 12, a 16, an
Your
18
dice were out
on
for
the
a
die.
TPK today.
Yeah, I didn't intend this.
That's why I don't trust digital dice.
You know. So none of them are turned, but
No.
you can definitely feel that, like, you can see the shock in Father Ilim's eyes as this wave of turn undead comes across them. I'm not going to make that count towards your action.
Okay.
Because this was some sort of divine intervention. But
fair.
So you still have your action.
Okay. Well, okay, I'm gonna bonus action disengage. because I need to get some space. And then I'm gonna hope for a little bit more of divine intervention as I reach into my bag and I throw my last fuzzy ball right at Father Ilim, which it might only be 20 feet rather than 30 feet, but I'm gonna try. Let's see here. What is that distance?
That's fine.
It's 20 feet.
Yeah. 25 feet. I'm not going to fuss with it if you want to throw it
Yeah.
right at him.
Oh, wait, what? No, that's the wrong. That was a D20. I want a D8. Scale's not that high. Oh, yeah. All right. All right. Yeah, divine intervention not on our side tonight. That's a giant rat. The good flying at him.
Nice.
Of all the times for it to not be an elk.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Remember
We're
when
not
it was all
indoors
elks?
is the problem.
Yeah, those elk only like indoors.
Clearly. Confined spaces.
But you don't have indoor elks?
Awesome. I believe this thing, when you summon it, can make an attack. I forget. Or do you have to use your bonus action?
It like I need to use my bonus action to order it around, but otherwise it just acts in its nature, but it can attack right away if I had a bonus action.
Awesome. It gets pack tactics, so it could roll at advantage against Father Ilim because Merlin's there.
Nice. Okay. What even is the attack here? Bite. Biting a vampire. That's weird and ironic. All right. Advantage on rolls. So that's good because that was a 3. That's only an 8, so that's a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit Father Ilim,
Oh.
unfortunately.
The rat's trying so hard.
Yeah, and there is
Little
a giant
rat.
badger still on the field. So
yes, he's just chilling. He's just living his best life.
You said they act in their nature?
They act in their nature on their turn if which is like right after me if I don't give them specific orders with a bonus action, which I've been greedily holding on to my bonus actions.
Yeah. Then this badger is going to just fight people because there's a lot of fighting going on. And
good. Do it.
So go ahead and roll for the badger, which it has multi-attack. It gets 2.
Oh gosh.
It gets a bite and a claw.
Yeah. Badger. That's a 1. Oh. My goodness. These dice are out to kill us all. You said multi-attack?
Yep.
Really? Okay. I'll take it. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that definitely didn't hit. I don't even need to pretend on that one. Badger did nothing.
Okay. All right.
So I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to I mean, that vampire's gonna come right back for me again, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh yeah, this vampire spawn here? Yeah.
Yeah. Shoot. Yeah, I'll just stay there. That's fine. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. All right. Well, with that, that's the end of the round. So we're close to the 8:30 mark, so we're gonna go ahead and take a 10 to 15-minute break, and we will be right back. We'll see you folks soon. Bye, y'all. Hey everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to me trying to apparently TPK this whole party. We'll see how it goes. So, we are at the top of the round with more vampire spawns. I am so sorry, Grief. You're gonna take. This one's getting desperate though, so it's gonna make. It's going to make a claw attack against you. I don't imagine a 12 hits though, right?
No.
16 to hit.
Yes.
You are grappled by it because it wants
Of
to
course I
take a juicy bite.
No.
Because it is looking hurt. So, but that's that spawn's turn. Merlin, you're in a tough spot. You are grappled by Father Ilim. He has already taken a bite. What would you like to do?
Am I in a position to be able to do anything? Like
You can
cast
still
spells?
you can still cast spells. If anything is a ranged spell attack, it's going to be at disadvantage.
Mm,
But if it's a save or anything, you can still cast spells like normal.
okay. Well, only 5 hit points left. Merlin would like to attempt a bludgeon with his quarterstaff against Father Ilim.
Okay. You can also spend your action to try and break the grapple and get away,
Oh.
but that comes with advantages and disadvantages. So
Hmm. I suppose I would attempt to get away via opposition of grapple. How
Yeah.
does one?
So you would need to make an athletics or acrobatics check against his athletics check.
I'll do athletics.
Okay.
22.
22 is really good. Let's see what he gets. It's only a 14. You are no longer grappled by him. So you can try and move away if you want, but that is your action. They might get swipes at you though.
Okay. I'll move here.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Hopefully it's not as murdery this time. They're going to use their reactions to try and grab you. That's a 21 to hit. You are going to take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my goodness. I's dead.
You are unconscious. Okay.
Unconscious. Oh my lord.
So you would have only got right here, but all right. Sorry about that. There's a rat in his face.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna try and kill this rat.
Fair.
As it is Father Ilim's turn, and unarmed strike, 17 to hit,
Yep, that hits.
11 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, is that all? Well, the giant rat poofs.
All right. That brings us to okay. Well, then he's going to also move. He wants to get into the church, so he's going to move that way. Second. Get there. Okay. You see him run towards the door of the church. We have a vampire spawn here who is going to try and drink the blood of this giant badger to regain some hit points. But first, it has to grapple it. So, 18 to hit.
Armor class of 10, so
Okay.
Congratulations.
19 to hit with the bite, so that's 13 damage.
Easy. Yeah, well, badger go poof.
Badger goes poof as this vampire regains 5 hit points. All right.
Are these like real animals that have blood?
They are
Very
real
good question.
animals while they are alive. So
Okay, just had to ask.
okay. That was that one's turn. Grief, it is your turn.
Okay, I'd like to ungrapple.
Okay, yeah, you can ungrapple. That will be your full action. You can try and attack it if you want. It's up to you. So
Oh, okay. I can still attack it even while grappled.
correct.
Okay, then I'll just do that. Let's see, first attack. Not nat 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So that's 10 damage.
This thing goes down.
Beautiful. Does that make me ungrappled then?
Correct.
Fantastic. Can I use my second attack to hit the other one?
Yes.
Do I need to move?
Yes. But you can be on top of this. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, I can just like, cool. Well,
12 does not hit.
yeah, I didn't think it did. That's okay though. I think that's my turn.
Okay. Torsten, it's your turn.
I can't help Merlin without taking an attack of opportunity from this remaining vampire spawn, which I do not want to risk right now. So unfortunately, I have no choice but to punch. So, with the Thunder Gauntlets still abuzz, let me just put it up. 22 for 9 Thunder, and is it 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Okay. I don't know how Father Ilim's looking as of regarding how much fight's left in him, so I'm going to hold my last defensive field, which is my only bonus action. So I will end my turn there.
Okay. Awesome. Well, the vampire spawn is going to try and make a claw attack against you, Torsten. That's only an 8 to hit.
That is not.
18 to hit for 8 slashing damage.
Owie. I'm not dead yet.
Ben, Father Ilim is running towards the chapel. What would you like to do?
Well, jeez. I think I have to let Father Ilim go because, like, my friends are gonna die otherwise. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Yeah, it's too far. Shoot.
You do have bonus action dash.
I do. I'm gonna run. Yes. Okay. I got plenty of room to do this and stay clear of the vampires just by a little bit. And I'm gonna dagger over the shoulder of this vampire spawn at the one engaging Grief and Torsten, so that we can all focus on one.
Okay, sounds good.
Heads up. That's a nat 20 on one of my daggers.
Yeah, I think that'll hit. Pretty sure.
And because she's engaged, or he or she or whoever that is engaged with Grief, that means that I get that lovely sneak attack damage.
Don't forget to double those dice.
Yeah, well, that's okay. There's a 6. Okay, jeez. So we got 6, 7, 8, 10. So 20, 25 damage on that first attack.
Okay. Yeah, that's almost all of this one's HP, but it's still up.
And then that's a 25. Wait, math. 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That is just a D4 plus 5. That would be 7 damage.
That's enough. That would take that one is down.
Little help. And also because let's see, I moved from there to there. 5, 10, 15. Okay. So I'm gonna do a weird 5, 10. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna hope that they don't notice me. I'm gonna try to bonus action hide in the bush with the other vampire.
Give me a stealth check.
Whee! Oh, that's a 14.
Yeah, you don't know. You think you're hiding. As far as you know. Merlin, I would like you to make a death saving throw. Please roll a d20 and tell me the result.
Oh, loud. Oh, loud. 15.
That's good.
15's a 1 success. So you can mark as success.
Yay. Boom.
All right.
Stand stamped and checked out.
Father Ilim is going to go inside. Fine. And as a legendary action, and then it's going to be his turn. He's going to regain some HP. And get inside this church. So, that's his whole turn. We got vampire spawn in the bush with Fen. Easily sees Fen. Well, actually, no. It's passive. It's 10. So, wait, no. Passive is 13. So no, it doesn't see you. It's it's going to try and move away. You get to make an attack of opportunity. At advantage with sneak attack because you have advantage.
Stabby, stabby. Well, that's a 25. That's 23. So 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. I've already used my sneak attack damage, so I think it's just the normal D6.
The wording on sneak attack is once per turn. This is another creature's turn.
I mean, if you want, all right, here we go.
This is how I let all the rogues play. So,
jeez, why haven't I been using these all night? I got 3 6s and I'm 1.
Nice.
Been using the wrong set of D6s. So that is 18, 19, 24 damage to this this fella.
Okay. Excellent. You stop it. It basically it moves out of it tries to move out of threat range. You get a swipe at it. It's gonna move back now that it sees you.
Oh,
and try and slash at you.
fair.
A 10 to hit does not hit. 16 to hit.
I think that still misses. Yes, it still misses.
Okay.
17. 17 is my armor class.
All right. You did a lot of damage to it.
Yeah.
All right. Vampire spawn here. Sorry, Fen.
Yeah.
16, no. 8, no. That's 2 slashes and nothing. Grief, it is your turn.
All right. I can't move through enemy spaces, correct?
That's a dead enemy.
I know. I'm not talking about the one that's right next to me. I just
Okay,
Can
gotcha.
you just answer my question?
You cannot move through it. You can move around them, but not through them.
Okay,
Correct.
thank you. Then I need to recount my. Okay, I can still go around. I think I'm going to, if I pass them like this, am I good, or is passing right past them gonna incur an opportunity attack?
That will incur. If you move one more square, it'll incur. If you stop there, it won't.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me put myself back because I have to 40. It's so annoying.
You can try and break one of these windows and go through that way.
I was wondering about that. Okay, let's try it. What do I need to do?
Make an attack roll.
Like an unarmed strike?
No, like a
Or
sword attack.
just-
You can make a
like
full on.
oh yeah, you can. 13.
Okay. That hits. It's a window.
Cool. 12 damage.
Yeah, that's enough. You smash through this window. You still have the
And
rest of your movement and one
Aztecs,
more attack.
15. Okay, you'll have to take me inside because it's 20, 40. I can only get to here. So that is my.
If you have a thrown weapon, you can throw it.
Javelin. I also have hand axes. Okay, cool. $19 on a hand axe.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's 9 damage.
He turns as you smash through a window, looking surprised at your presence. You see that he is trying to wrap the stone and flee from here or something. So,
Cool.
As your turn ends, though, he is going to move towards you because you now threaten his position here. So, Torsten, it is your turn.
So this vampire spawn next to me is out of the picture, correct?
That one's dead, correct?
That's the good news. Bad news is I cannot get to Merlin in one turn because Merlin is 35 feet away. So I will have to just zoop. Bonus action. Oh, okay.
Do you need? Yeah, I was gonna say, do you just? It's a touch action, so you just need to be within 5 feet of Merlin, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So if I move 30 feet, I'm 5 feet away. Numbers are hard.
Yeah.
So once again, taking that vial. How am I doing on spell slots? I will also use a second level spell slots to heal Merlin. Four plus four plus four is 12. So Merlin gets 12 hit points back.
Merlin's face starts to cringe and has this amazing grimace and starts shaking profusely as though he were choking an object up his esophagus, like
Ugh.
he awakens. He has life. And then tears start coming out of his eyes as he kneels and bows to Torsten. I am forever indebted to you. Thank you, friend.
Of course, we're a team. Also, technically, you are my assistant. This is her recipe. And like stows the violet in a pocket. That is the turn.
Excellent. As Torsten's turn comes to an end, Father Ilim comes to you, Grief, and says, it wants me to spread everywhere. It wants to eat everything. I don't know what to do. You can see almost like he's struggling and his fangs are just extending as he's like struggling, as he can smell the blood that is on you, and he's going to try and grab at you, but you can see the hesitation in him as he does it.
If it consumes everything, it will consume you as well.
I'm already gone.
You're not.
And he will still try and grab you as he uses a legendary action to make an unarmed strike against you. That is a 24 to hit.
Jesus, yeah.
He just grabs you by the straps to pull you in, and he says, if it consumes me, it won't take her. And that is where we're going to end that there. Fen, it is your turn.
All right. This has worked so well for me in the last two times, but I'm in your brains, and I'm going to use my breath weapon again in front of these two vampires on me. So they need to do a dexterity saving throw of 13.
Okay. They have +6 to their saving throw. That's a 19.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh, good.
an 11. This one actually fails here.
Hey, there we go. There we go. Okay, so the one that failed takes 15, and the one that succeeded takes 7. I think I'm doing that math right. Yes.
Correct. Mm-hmm. They are both still up, but the one in front, the one here looks really hurt. So
Good, good. And then I'm gonna use bonus action disengage, because I'm pretty sure I saw Grief break through a window and go inside, following the guy. So I'm gonna disengage and charge as far as I can. 5, 10, 15, 20. Is this door is open right now, or is it closed again?
it is open.
Okay. 25. All right. We'll do it right. There we go. Okay. I'm just inside. And I'm gonna shut the door behind me. Unless that's an action.
No, that's just an object interaction. So yep, you can shut that door.
Yeah.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes, that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Okay. As Fen ends her turn, Father Ilim, don't let them take her.
We can protect her. We already are. Let us help.
You'll have to kill me. You'll have to end this. As he goes in for a bite. That is a natural 20.
I've got 7 hit points left, so I imagine I'm going down.
Yeah, you're going down. As yes, he drinks your blood. So, and Fen, I believe from your angle you can catch just the edge of this as you see Father Ilim sink his teeth into Grief.
But I also kind of heard the last of that, right?
Yep, you would
Or
have.
is he whispering?
Yeah, you would have heard it, and he, just barely. I mean, I believe your passive is probably high enough to hear it. Let's see.
Okay.
All right. Merlin, it is your turn.
Merlin takes in a deep sigh, exhales it, whichever you prefer. He sees the 2 vampire spawns behind him, and his eyes are tired. But his resolve is that he needs to continue fighting, that he had this newfound consciousness granted for a reason. So he feels like he wants to emit lightning from his hands. So he decides to move right here and cast Shocking Grasp.
Excellent.
9 damage, 19 to hit.
That hits. You said it does 9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
That is a solid amount of damage. It is very hurt.
Good.
Father Ilim, not seeing anyone else here, is going to continue to just gather the stone. We got vampire spawns. This one's going to run up on Torsten here. Try and grab you. That's a miss. 22 to hit, Torsten.
Yep.
You are grappled by it. So no damage taken.
Okay.
Okay. Same thing here. 13 to hit. Merlin.
That does not hit.
Ooh.
Wait.
13 is your AC.
No, my AC 15.
Your AC is 15. Okay. So 23.
Aw.
You will not take damage. You will be grappled. So as both these vampires want to drink to heal up. Grief, give me a death saving throw.
19.
That is a success. If it had been a 20, you'd be up. Torsten, it is your turn.
This vampire spawn is really throwing a wrench into my plans. I don't like my chances of breaking the grapple, and that I'll take the shot. Actually, I will try to break the grapple with my athletics.
Okay.
22.
Let's see. Athletics. Yep, that'll break it.
Alrighty. So it is. I measured this out beforehand. It's 15 here.
Mhm.
I gotta use the move tool. Let's, and then it would be another 15. Oh yeah, good.
It didn't hit. It's fine.
Okay, sweet. And it would be another 15 to get me on the other side of the window.
Okay.
So he'll just hook himself through it. Before he does so, he will actually activate his defensive field for the last time. And that's all I can do.
Okie dokie. Finciris.
All right. Finn is gonna come up to, I'm assuming again, an open door. Is that accurate?
Correct.
And quick reminder, Mal, what is the name of the god we're in the temple of?
This is a temple to Sen, the mother of the
Sen.
fields.
Okay. I was considering getting in this guy's head, but no, that's not the way to go. I'm just gonna say it with my full voice. Father Ilim, I was in your head earlier. I pretended to be Sen. That was me. And you may feel like Sen has left you. I can't speak for Sen. But there is someone who can help you. But you need to reach out. I heard what you said to Grief before you bit him. If you really are seeking death, you need to reach out to the one who can grant it. Vergus can help you right now. And Vergus can save this town in a way that stone never will.
All right. Give me a religion check.
20.
I'm gonna
Not now.
a 20 non-nat. Grief lies dying on the ground. Torsten's climbing through a window. There are vampires outside. Wolves are in the distance. Night has overtaken. He says, Father Ilim looks at the stone and looks at the place where the holy symbol of Sen used to sit. And he says, Father, forgive me. And Torsten and Fen, you would be the ones to see this. Before the altar stands two figures, a dark-skinned woman with hair the color of wheat, robed in just simple farmer's clothes, holds hands with a man with a radish, crudely cut with a face for a head. And you hear the radish-headed man say, Sister, I believe it's about time for me to take your servant. And she says, He's called. This is enough, Ilum. This is the end for you. You've brought death and destruction to my fields, to my temple. And now you call for me for forgiveness? It is not my place to harvest. It is my place to grow. And your fields have grown fallow. And Vergus will take a step with his bony hands plunge his hand into Ilim's chest. The bones crunch, and the blood pours from his chest onto the altar. And Vergus says, "Time to reap." And he will pull the heart from Ilim. And Ilim just falls back, these two figures gone. The heart, placed gently, still beats a couple more times on the altar. Merlin, you see outside as these villagers go unconscious in front of you. We are out of combat. However, we are not out of initiative. You do have a friend on the floor dying. Fen, you still have, I
Yes.
believe you still have your action.
Okay. Finn is going to attempt to. Oh gosh, Torsten's got a whole nother turn before he can do anything. I was gonna give the help action, but I'm gonna attempt to fix up some wounds here and stabilize if I can using a medicine check.
Correct. Yes, please make a medicine check. The DC is only 10 for stabilizing.
That's good because it was a 10.
Good. All right. Now we are officially out of combat. As Grief, you are stabilized. We are no longer in need of this map. Ilim's body lies still on the floor. Blood has covered the altar in this room. The stone sits on the floor wrapped in a cloth.
Are there other things to wrap the stone in around us that we could use? Any carpet or anything else? I want to muffle this thing as much as I can.
Right. There are carpets in here. There are, you notice there are his formal raiments are hanging in the at the back of this chapel. There are various cloths and scarves and things from those raiments.
I'm gonna start with the carpets. Basically, I probably just one carpet because that's gonna be bulky as is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm up at 1, right?
No, you are
Oh, no, I'm still
unconscious
out.
but stable. If
Okay,
someone wants to
got
heal
it.
you, that's fine. You will regain consciousness in 1 hour.
Okay, well, my party should know. I have a bag of holding also, so.
Oh, that's helpful. Yeah. Torsten will just walk over, and even though Grief is stable, will just pop a level 1 cure wounds into them. Let's see. He 11 HP to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, you have to keep saving my life. Jeez.
I did punch you very hard.
That's
True, but you
accurate,
weren't
actually.
totally yourself there.
Is Merlin okay? Has anyone seen? Is Merlin still outside?
He has feet under him. Last I saw.
Oh, okay, that's good. Okay. So this may have been used in terrible, terrible ways that Sen did not approve, but we should maybe I'm gonna start removing things now so that this town can get back to normal.
Yeah,
Mm.
fair.
That big old ball of carpet is actually the stone. If you want to, if y'all want to figure out something to do with
Fantastic.
that,
Yeah,
but
I'll
yeah,
I'll stuff that into my bag of holding.
and Finn is gonna start removing any symbols in this temple that are not Sen related.
Yeah, you notice that the like it's not that they put up new symbols, it's that the stone was being used as a symbol itself, but you can put the
Mm.
send symbols back in their place as they were just put away into storage.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. I'll look through storage and start pulling things out and be like, oh, this could use a good dusting. Hang on a second.
While Fen is doing that, Grief would like to try to check on Hadwin as quickly as possible.
Okay. You make your way. You see Merlin out there. Merlin, what are you up to? As you see Grief exit the back of the chapel.
Merlin is sitting cross-legged with his eyes closed, with his staff across his lap.
Yeah, you catch your breath. That was a lot. I'll be right back. And I'm just like
Best of
rushing.
Um, as you are rushing forward, Grief, give me a perception check.
Oh God, that's a nat 1 plus 3.
Okay. You get in and you get into the cottage and you see that the valet for Archduke Roxiel is already in this cottage. He's already trying to. He says, you see him say, "Young one, it is time to leave. Please prepare your things."
What is our? I don't recall this person. What is our like relationship to this person?
The Archduke Roxiel was the one who told you about the whole situation. This is his manservant,
Gotcha.
a thin, tall man. Um, and Hadwin is she's just rubbing her eyes, doing the typical kid thing, not wanting to wake up.
Well, it's also like nighttime. Yes.
Yes, very much.
Let her sleep.
He turns to you and says, "I do apologize. The Duke has requested her. We leave at once."
What does the Duke want with her exactly?
"You will have to speak with him directly. I am tasked with gathering the child." "Now, insolent child, wake up." And he will pull the blankets off of her.
I will put myself between him and her.
He won't stop you. You get the impression he's fairly frail. So
Let her sleep. Head out in the morning. Also, I don't know how my insight is. I just want to insight check this guy. I've got +0 to insight. I'm going to insight check
Woo!
this guy anyway. Oh yeah, my whopping 5.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
barbarian in the social encounter.
So smart.
He says with a 5. Okay. And with the nat 1 perception, he says, "Very well. You will be hearing from the Duke, and he will make his leave."
Yeah, he's the one who sent me here. Good lord. You're so fucking loud.
Back in the chapel, the Duke will show up at the chapel. He says, "Many of these villagers are unconscious now. Oh," and he will see Father Ilim's body.
Yep.
Very
So
good.
dead, but I also think we should probably have a funeral pyre, send him off, and make sure. I don't know about undeath, but pretty sure he's gone.
I don't know anything about that. I assume there's probably some sort of other holy person around. Maybe just burn it.
Just
Yeah.
in case. And Torsten is going to take like some like side cloth, and just grab the hearts. This will be. I don't know if we're supposed to do something special with this, but it might be useful for further research and another tool in the belt.
Okay. Where is the stone? Is it what were you showing him?
Oh, he just like grab the heart.
Oh, the heart.
Yeah,
Oh, he looks disgusted at the the sight of the heart. He says,
What?
he says I have plenty of cadavers back at my laboratory. I'm in no need of another. He says, however, the stone, the artifact, where is it?
that's with our associate Grief.
The horned one.
Nods.
Okay. He says, very well. I would like to leave as soon as possible. I can teleport my associate, my valet, and the child as soon as we have everything.
Also, we'll nod.
It didn't pick up your voice. Sorry.
What the fuck does this dude want with this kid, man? It's creeping me out.
Yeah, Torso was gonna ask, or at least to say, be be gentle with the child. The morning is going to be rough on her.
He says, "Ugh, one more night in this podunk town. I guess we can manage. We've managed so far."
Very well.
It should be a quieter night if that helps.
He says, that honestly would help. He pulls out a small purse and tosses it over to you for your troubles. And inside is 20 platinum.
Wow.
Much obliged.
He says,
Uh,
yeah. Where is my valet? I sent him to retrieve the child. Have you
uh,
seen him?
No, that the Hadwin was back at their house though, so she she looked very worn out after whatever service they did tonight. More so I think than the first night we were here. So she it might take her a while to wake up.
Yeah, she created more of these spawnlings tonight, but it seems like they've all fallen unconscious, perhaps. Whatever happened to the good father here was cleared up.
Hopefully. Uh,
Well,
um,
very well. Um, I guess I will retire to my room. If you require anything, please make sure I will have my valet retrieve the child in the morning. Make sure that she is safe and that she is ready for travel in the morning. It's very important that we assess her and her connection to whatever this object is. And I would like the object as soon as possible.
We'll make sure that we get to you as soon as we can. See you in the morning.
And with that, he will take his leave. You all will, I think, believe that's where we should end for tonight, as you will all seek to figure out what you're going to do for the night. So we will pick that up next session. That was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot just happened here. A lot we'll have to unpack next session. I guess we will we'll end by reminding everyone who we are. I have been your dungeon master. My name's Mal. Silver.
Hi, everybody. I am Silver_Bulette here on Twitch as well as over on YouTube. I run a thing we like to call Capes and Caverns, which is a Dungeons and Dragons meets superhero TTRPG every every other Monday at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. I'm also the host of All the Web's a Stage, which is a short play podcast. And thanks to my podcasting aficionado-ship words, I just actually recorded a episode as a guest on Life's a Pitch podcast, which should be coming out next Saturday, I think, if I sent the audio to them. So that's me.
Awesome. Levi.
Hello, I am Levi. You can find me at Levi597 on Twitter. I'm still calling it Twitter. Like the jeans at bluesky.social. Levi-Phipps on itch.io. I swear I'll be shaking the dust off of that at some point. But that is just about all.
Awesome. Tara.
Hello, I am Tara, otherwise known as the Great Merlin Hendrix. This is the only place you can really find me. Maybe you'll see me chatting in other various Twitch streams from time to time. But yeah, that's it. I like privacy.
Awesome. We appreciate you being here all the same. Jaden.
So valid. I'm Siliqui Jaden. You can find me everywhere online under the username Fat Sapphic Bro. I mostly hang out on TikTok and make a variety of content and keep an intentional weight loss free space. So if you're interested in that, come hang out with me. And I'm usually streaming with Mal on Mondays. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, I'm Archangelic. You can find me here Sunday nights, 7:30 Pacific, running this game for these wonderful people. Thank you, wonderful people. You can also find many links for me on my website, archangelic.space. You can also find me again, streaming. We're playing Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow. So on this channel, 3 p.m. Pacific. If you've missed any of our games, you can check them out on YouTube. The link is in the chat and in the channel description. I'm actually going to just put the link tree in the chat. You can find our YouTube there. We also have a podcast. Just search Era of the Dragons wherever you get your podcasts. And lastly, thank you, User, for helping us stream this show, our lovely producer. We all appreciate you. Thank you all again for tuning in. We love you, and we hope to see you next week. Bye.
Bye.